Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild. Today we'll be unboxing the expansion for Star Wars Outer Rim, Unfinished Business. This is designed by Tony Fanchi and Corey Kanichka, and published by Fantasy Flight Games. The rulebook is a little long for an expansion, but it looks like it's just taking each element and break it down. It seems like there's some modular elements to this game, and there you see why they chose to shrink wrap the punch boards. It's a really good quality. Obviously coming out super cleanly. Well, that's interesting. It looks like it gives you a few more characters, but it also gives you some contact tokens for the main character, so it looks like if you're not playing with a certain character, they are available to encounter in the world. So it looks like a lot of the characters in this expansion are for the more recent Star Wars adaptations, so this generation's Star Wars. Although you still got a couple that I'm familiar from my childhood, like Chewbacca and Dengar. So a lot of new planet cards. You have 2 new spaces to interact with, so you have the cards for that, plus you have new cards for every single planet space you can interact with. So while in the base game it's not terribly likely, but it's entirely possible to go through the entire planet deck of one planet, I don't think that's going to happen anymore. Okay, so these are the ones for the core worlds, the new location, but it looks like it also gives you the option of potentially transferring from one side of the board to the other, which is not possible in the base game. And as you can see, the new planets are here on the punch board, and it looks like they replaced the end caps from the base game. So these are new cards that go with a new character, so different setup instructions. A large number of new events. It looks like it's giving you a secondary option for every event that could happen, so there's no chance of just automatically doing the same event over and over again after you fail. You kind of 50-50 chance of which version of the event you happen to do. As you can see, there's a lot of new market cards, including new ships for all the playable characters and new bounties and so forth. So again, you shouldn't have to ever shuffle these decks in the middle of any game. So more content is generally what everybody wants in a sandbox game. It looks like this should do it without lengthening the game, so that's great. And then you got new Automo cards for the solo game, and another whole new deck for solo games. I'm not sure exactly what these do. I never play solo, so probably won't find out. Extra character bases and extra dice, so you don't have to pass the dice around so much. I think in my base game unboxing I didn't look under the insert, so I missed these, but we got some cool new ships to go with each character. I do like how you could, as your character, strive to get the ship that connects to your character, or you can have IG-88 piloting the Millennium Falcon. So this looks like an optional module, so basically career goals, which is an alternative way of triggering the end of the game. Instead of going for a certain number of points, you're going for points plus completing this objective. So that's all the components for Unfinished Business. I really like how Outer Rim gives you the feel of being that character and gives you personal abilities and such without feeling unfair, like, oh, this guy has this super cool power and I don't have anything so awesome. And this expansion definitely seems to run with that. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check us out on other social media such as Instagram and Facebook, and don't forget to like and subscribe.